McAfee, part of Intel Security, proudly presents the Managed Services Configuration tutorial for McAfee ePolicy Orchestrator, Part 3 of 3, created in conjunction with Crescent City Cybersecurity. The quick start topics that will be discussed in this video are client tasks, scheduling an on-demand scan, and enabling agents to call home. Scheduling an on-demand scan is a client task. In the Client Task Catalog, VirusScan Enterprise is the product that will perform the on-demand scan. As such, we would choose VirusScan Enterprise and then On-Demand Scan and click on New Task. We will name this task Weekly On-Demand Scan. You can set all your options under this client task and save it. Once your client task is created, you will need to assign it. We are going to assign it to My Organization, so all systems will receive this on-demand scan task. Click on Next. Set a schedule, weekly, and in this case, we're going to choose Thursday at about 4 p.m. Let's enable the randomization and also set the computers to run the missed task at a 15-minute delay, just in case it was not online whenever the task was supposed to run. Next, we will learn about enabling the McAfee agents to call home to the ePO server. In this slide, you will notice that our ePO server is on the bottom left-hand side of the screen. It is connected to the network and the router, and then to the cloud. On the other side of the cloud are your customer computers connected to their own routers and switches and their networks. You must configure a subdomain name on the Internet that is accessible to the clients. When the clients contact this subdomain name, the traffic will be routed to your ePO server. On the ePO server, you will need to configure to advertise to the clients the directions back to the ePO server. You do this by choosing Menu, Configuration, and Agent Handlers. You'll notice that there's one agent handler, which is your ePO server. In order to modify this, click on the ePO server and it will modify the advertised DNS name and the IP address that is public-facing. When this information is saved, you will notice that the published DNS name for the ePO server hasn't been updated, nor has the published IP address. This information is represented in a file called the sitelist.xml. All clients use the sitelist.xml file to find the instructions on how to call back home to the ePO server. This file is located under the McAfee server ePolicy Orchestrator DB called sitelist.xml. You'll notice that our ePO server is listed here with a fully qualified domain name and the IP address, which corresponds to our public-facing IP address. When a new sitelist.xml is created, the frame package is updated. This frame package is the McAfee agent installer file. Embedded inside this frame package is the sitelist.xml, so make sure you update the agent handler specifications before you roll out the frame package. You will notice that the sitelist.xml underneath the frame package installer directory is also the same as the one under the DB directory. Let's move over to our Windows XP machine and install the frame package file and see what happens. After the agent has been set up successfully, we're going to make a call home to the server. Once the agent has checked in with the ePO server, we're going to navigate to the ePO server and locate it. Under the system tree, under a group called Lost and Found, we have our system MSP DEM OXP. I would like to move the system into my group under Laptops. Once it's moved to Laptops under my group, it will inherit all the policies and all the client tasks that are assigned to the group. In our case, daily update, deploy HIPs, and a weekly on-demand scan. With the McAfee agent policy and the virus scan policy, once it gets these products, it will apply these policies. You will notice that a new client task has been assigned and deploy HIPs 8.0.0.2919 has been added to the scheduler list. If we browse to My Computer, Documents, and Settings, All Users, Application Data, McAfee, Common Framework, and open up that sitelist.xml file, you'll notice that the sitelist.xml lists the ePO server's fully qualified domain name and IP address that we previously set. At the minimum, if you want your clients to reach your ePO server, you should set the fully qualified domain name. It is not entirely important to set up the IP address. With the fully qualified domain name, DNS should point the agents requesting access to the ePO server to the correct IP address. This concludes Part 3 of the MSP Quick Start. For more information about optimizing your configuration, please contact your Intel Security Channel Manager.